I was back in Tulum in Mexico after going on a few trips here and there. Tulum is a small town with just 20,000 people and many green open areas. The apartment I had was in the downtown area of the town. Hello everybody, welcome to another video here from Tulum. In this apartment where I've been actually for 7 months. 7 months! It's a new record for me. New record. Well, I haven't really been here the whole time. I've been staying in different places here and there. But the time has come. I'm going to be moving out of here. After 7 months. I can't even remember last time I had an apartment for this long. I think it was 2015 when I was in the United States. After that, I traveled and went around the whole world to different places. Never stayed 6 months really anywhere. Never had a lease like this. So here I had a 6-month lease and then I extended it another month. But we have to clean this place now. And I think I'm actually going to be missing this place probably. It was so nice here on the first floor with a swimming pool right outside. That's what I like the best. I just jumped over my little balcony here and then went swimming in the swimming pool. So I'm actually kind of, I feel like I'm probably going to miss this place. But I'm going to a house for a bit and then I have to go visit my mother. Or I don't have to, but I want to go visit my mother and my father because they are getting older and I've been around the world for so long. I haven't been much at all, like almost nothing in Sweden. I would just come for a bit here and there. So I feel like I should spend a bit more time with them. But yeah, I'm gonna see if we can clean this place because moving, as I said, to a different part of Tulum here for a bit. I was going to start organizing my stuff, but realized that I actually don't have almost no stuff. So there wouldn't be much to do. But we have to swim in the swimming pool before we go. So that's what I'm gonna do now. And then start cleaning and packing my bag. I can pack my bag in like 5-10 minutes, but I did buy a bicycle here. Somehow I feel like this bicycle, I don't really know what to do with it. That is why probably I've traveled so much, because I never buy any things. I have just my bag. And that does not tie me to a single location. It's so nice. Now I'm thinking, should I just give the bike away? Or I might ride the bike over to the next place and then we'll see what I do with it. But I remember I used to have like a car and all these things, but since I left from the United States, I just haven't had anything for the past 10 years, really. And it's so good. No stress, no extra work, nothing. Just renting other people's places. If something breaks, it's not my problem, it's somebody else's problem. And that's great, actually. But one day I also want to have a house, so then that's gonna tie me to that location, because then there's gonna be a lot of things to fix and a lot of things to do. Something breaks and you have to pay things here and there, and then you're kind of locked in. Unless you have a lot of money, then you can just let the house sit there and pay somebody else to take care of it. Also, I forgot to say that I started making music again. Like, I started a couple of months ago, or like 6 months ago, I was making music, but then I gave up. I felt like I wasn't good. I was like, it's gonna take forever to learn. I really enjoy it. I think that's the key. If we do something in life, we have to enjoy it, right? If we don't enjoy it, then we're gonna give up. I think Steve Jobs, he said, the only way to do great work is to love what you do. So I think that's why if we do something in life, we have to have a passion for that. If we don't enjoy it, then what's the point? We're gonna give up eventually, right? So if we can get to the point of really liking something, then we do it because we like it, right? We don't do it just because we want to make money or something. So that's why we have to find passions in life, something that we would do even if we made no money from it, for example. And the only way to find our passions is to try a lot of different things, right? We can't just sit inside. That's how we find our passions, by trying everything. Try everything, that is actually a quote that I made up. Try everything until something succeeds, until you find some passions. But now we're jumping into the swimming pool. Yeah, this is the best when you have a swimming pool. It's always so nice. That's all you need, swimming pool and a bit of sunshine. But today, unfortunately, no sunshine. The next day the sun was out again and I had to go to the pharmacy because I thought perhaps I had an ear infection. So I have to go to the doctor. I'm gonna teach you something really good today actually about the doctors here. Yeah, there's actually one pharmacy here where they have a free doctor, free consultation. You don't have to pay at all. You go in there and you get examined by the doctor, like checking blood pressure, all these basic things that a doctor does, right, when you're feeling sick, and it's free. And then you can get the medicine from the same pharmacy. But it's only one specific pharmacy here that has that. The other ones are no good, like they usually overcharge. Here you have Farmacia Similares, it's not very good. Here we have Farmacia Ahora, and the doctor is a little doctor sign, it's free. You don't have to pay to see the doctor, it's great actually. So here, really good pharmacy. So unfortunately, they don't have a doctor on Saturday or Sunday. And in this pharmacy you need a prescription to get, for example, antibiotics, but the other pharmacies, they usually don't ask for a prescription. You can just buy whatever you want there, so I might just go there and get some antibiotics because I think I have infection. Now let's go into the other pharmacy here. I'm not sure actually we can get it without prescription here, maybe. So here you also needed a prescription. Couldn't get the antibiotics here at Farmacia Similares. So we're gonna go to the one where I know you can get the prescription. This one is called Farmacia. This, you can get whatever you want here. Look, they even have an advertisement for this here. Antibiotics, anything you want, you can get here. This Farmacia Pharmacy, that's all it says. And it's blue, yellow and red. And you can get anything you want. All the other ones, you need a prescription to really buy, like for example antibiotics or prescription things. So that's really good to know. I just knew that if it's a bacterial infection, then antibiotics are gonna help. And since there was no doctor for today, this is what we're gonna try first. I'd already paid for a longer time in this apartment and had spent a few days there with Jenny before I finally decided to head out. I collected a couple of milk bottles here during my stay. I don't know how many I have. Let's count them and see how many. And I also collected these caps here, look. These caps. That was the first one. So obviously I've been drinking quite a lot of milk since I've been here. Lala, I should get sponsored by Lala. I don't know why, like Lala milk. Nom nom nom. More milk, more. So we have a total of 55 bottles, but I also forgot. I threw away a couple, so way more than 30 bottles, or no, 60. Way more than 60 bottles probably in 6 or 7 months. Yeah, 7 months. But I also was not here the whole time, so I drank I drank some more milk when I was in other places. But that is on average one every 3.5 to 4 days or so. It's not that much. One bottle every 4 days. Probably it would come out to more like 3.5, I would say. We need to contact Lala here so they can sponsor me with milk. So I can get more milk and drink milk every day instead of every 4 days. We need more milk, more. Now we have to play some bowling with this baseball like I did in Thailand. We're gonna play some bowling with the Lala milk bottles. To just move the couch here a bit so we get a straight bowling lane. This has to come out a bit here. Here we go. Let's see if we can get a strike right away. Yes! Strike! Yoo! Here we have the scoreboard. Strike! One strike in the scoreboard. Yeah! Second attempt for second strike. Here we go. Here we go for a second strike. One left. 9 out of 10. Let's see if we can get a spare. Spare, spare. Let's see if we can get the last one for a spare. Missed attempt. No spare, only 9 pins. Third and final round. Let's get a strike on the first try. And strike again. They need to sponsor me with some more milk so we can do more bowling and drink more. 2, 3. It's a sad day, we have to throw away the collection. Gotta go and buy some chlorine. Yeah, so as I said, I've been living in Tulum more or less for 7 months. Back and forth a bit. And it's so different depending on where in this city you are. It's the most central part where the grocery store is and the 7-Eleven. And the most modern part where you actually have great streets. You're gonna see here, this is one of the main streets here. A lot of these other areas here have no streets, nothing. A lot of really nice apartment complexes, but located out in the middle of nowhere. So we're gonna see how I feel when I get to this other place, because this other place is a bit out of the town area here. We're going to 7-Eleven now too. Actually, I might just go to Chedraui. And here they're building, this area used to be all green. They're building Home Depot, I believe. And I can't remember if it's some grocery store too, but it's growing here in Tulum, that's for sure. So many more apartments, it's gonna just grow probably for the next how many years, I would assume. That's what I've seen since I've been living here. Crazy construction, but then the infrastructure can't keep up. They're just not building streets, and like over there in the area, the electricity apparently goes out all the time. Here in the central area, the electricity almost never goes out. So over there where I'm going, or I'm moving to tomorrow, you're gonna see how it is. Yeah. And this area here is pretty much the only place where you don't need even a scooter or a car. I just walk everywhere. Pharmacies here, grocery stores, 7-Eleven, OXXO. I have everything I need within just a few minutes walking distance. So, and this city has actually grown on me. When I first came, I didn't really like it. It was too quiet, nothing going on, like. But then I realized it's actually nice because there are some green areas here in the middle of the city. Something you don't have in Playa del Carmen, for example, or Cancun. So I do like Tulum, but also really like the hotel zone of Cancun. Just a bit expensive to live there. Yeah, some trails, you can go running on the gravel streets. I might show that also. There are some gravel streets here, like I said. Also here is even better. Maybe if I do come back to Tulum, I might actually live right here next to the grocery store, even closer. Like they have some rooftop swimming pools here, literally like 10 seconds from the grocery store and the gym over there. So can't have a better location here in Tulum. Here we are inside Chedraui, got my chlorine. Just cancelled my gym membership here also. Don't know if I showed much of the gym here in my previous videos, but I have some old clips somewhere. Really good gym, Smart Fit. It was 600 pesos a month, like $30 a month or so, US dollars. Pretty good. Now we're going to clean with the chlorine. We're back. We gotta pour some chlorine into the toilet. Oh, chlorine. Oh. Yeah, I've been feeling more happy here than when I stayed in a huge house in other places, like in Thailand, for example. Because you see more people in a place like this. When I stayed in this house, I just didn't see anybody. I just felt so lonely. Here I always meet somebody. There's always somebody out here. As I always say, every end has a new beginning. And it's a chance for a great beginning somewhere else. So, even though we like a place, the more places we try, the more places we see, the more things we do, the more we find out what we like and what we don't like. So we have more to compare it to. I bought a lot of clothes, so now my bag is kind of full. Look how much I have. I have to throw something away probably. This is the only thing I have, hand luggage. It's the next day here, my friends. I'm already tired of packing my bags. I accumulated so much stuff in 6 months, I can't believe it. So now I have this one bag here, and then this is my other bag. It's now full. I used to have only this. Now this is full. I bought some clothes and stuff, and here is some other stuff I bought, like plates, and like all of a sudden I have 4 bags. I can't believe this. This is the only thing I used to have, but then I bought so much clothes that now that's full, so I had to fill up my other backpack. And then these you kind of need. I don't want to throw those away, so I want to bring them. This is like silverware and plastic containers and stuff I bought for the kitchen. I also don't want to throw it away. I might, or I'm gonna use it in the other place. And this is just food. You see, when we stay in one place, the longer we stay in that place, the more stuff we accumulate, always. Doesn't matter, like we always end up buying things and we don't really realize what it is we have until we move again. So that's why sometimes I believe it's good to move, and then you see what you actually have. A lot of things are hiding in the cabinets and the drawers that all of a sudden just appear out of nowhere. So gonna throw away a bit of clothes, and then hopefully I can get down to just one bag again here. This apartment had been good for me. Paid 18,000 pesos, or about $900 per month in rent. But considering what you get in places like Thailand and Southeast Asia, this is really expensive. For the same price I could get the 2-3 bedroom house with my own swimming pool in Thailand, for example. I felt so good here. I love this apartment. Don't know why I'm leaving, or actually I do know, because I'm gonna try to get my Mexico residency. But that's gonna take like a month and a half, and I have to go to a Mexican consulate outside of Mexico. I'm moving to another house here for a bit, couple of weeks before I'm leaving. Going in this car here. I was in a taxi going to the opposite side of town. Just about 2 miles or 3 kilometers though. But here you see the big open space in this town that has just 20,000 people. This town, the house was only 2 miles or 3 kilometers out of the central area. I have arrived now to this villa here with a private pool. How nice. The first thing I was thinking was that I wanted to jump from up there, but we're probably not going to do that. Or maybe if we can get up, but we have to behave a bit here. Really cool place. Yeah, really cool, like your own little garden here. Really cool. And here's the entrance. Yeah, look how cool this house is. You can play some computer games here. And then I'm going up here. If I own this house, the first thing I would do is make a little opening from the bedroom right there so you could jump in straight in the morning. Really, look how cool this is. So nice, like green stuff outside. Oh, here is another bedroom. Here's the third bedroom. Yeah, they really thought about having a cool layout here for this house, and also outside a bunch of green plants. Really cool. And when I come back to Mexico, I'm gonna get my work permit and residency, and then I'm gonna really go for being a real estate agent in Mexico and selling houses so we can become rich and make more money. I think we're gonna end this video. It was kind of a long journey, and things, as I've said before, it gets so much harder in life the more things you have. Like I had just a couple of extra bags and I was already like, we need just one bag, hand luggage. That's always the best, so easy. You have to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video. And also you can rent this place here when I'm gone. You can rent it from this Airbnb link that you can see in the description here of this video. And also in the next video I'm gonna perform some tricks here. Maybe see if we can get up there. I don't know how to get up there, but I wanted to jump from over there and boom in there somehow. I don't know if it's possible, but really cool. Cool off. Thanks again for watching, my friends. See you next time. Also, next to the arrow you can click on my music video and song that I made from this house. And I posted it on a new channel, so please subscribe to that channel as well if you want to see my music videos.